Strong dollar continues. Anxiety that the dollar's super strength would be prolonged has grown. All factors are pointing in the one direction of further strengthening of the dollar. The dollar rally is causing a carnage in currencies around the world. The value of major currencies such as the yen and the pound is plummeting. When the dollar strengthens, many countries face difficulties in increasing import prices. In addition, interest rates hikes to defend the value of the currencies against the dollar are acting in the direction of slowing the global economy. With the recent steep rate hike in the US and concerns about the global economic downturn, the value of the dollar continues to soar. The economic outlook of China and Europe is getting worse, but the economic indicators of the US are still showing a solid trend. The Fed's aggressive rate hike could also put the strain on the US economy. A stronger dollar is unfavorable to US exporting companies. The Fed's interest rate hike is likely to plunge the US economy into recession and create massive unemployment. In August, in Jackson warming, US Federal Reserve Chairman Powell expressed his strong will to raise interest rates. The exchange rate broke the 1,351 and the stock market fell more than 2%. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said it is necessary to maintain a tight monetary policy stance for a considerable period to stabilize prices. On September 1st, local time, in New York Stock's foreign exchange market, the price of Japanese yen per dollar broke through 140 yen. It is the first time in 24 years since August 1998 that the dollar has exceeded 140 yen. An increase in the yen's price per dollar means that the yen's value depreciates relatively to the dollar's value. The value of the British pound also plummeted. The pound depreciated by about 5% against the dollar last month, marking the biggest drop since the Brexit decision in 2016. The value of the pound against the dollar plummeted to around $1.15 on the day. If this downward trend continues, there are predictions that the British pound will break the £1 $1 line just like the euro. The dollar index, which shows the value of the dollar against the currencies of 6 major countries, is the highest in about 20 years. In the New York foreign exchange market, the dollar index is also close to the 110 line. There is also growing concern that the three highs of high inflation, high exchange rates, and high interest rates, which are the risk factors for the Korean economy, may become more severe and continue for a long time. If important prices rise due to a rise in the exchange rates, and investment and consumption shrink due to a rise in interest rates. It may lead to a slowdown in growth if Europe's natural gas supply and demand deteriorates and stagflation. Intensify the exchange rate could surge to close to 1,400 won. The risk of capital outflow in the Asian financial market could be prolonged, and the rebound of stock prices after June could well disappear.